Hello, hello, hello everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to the island. Hope you're all having a lovely day. I believe today is Sunday. For you. For me it is not, as usual. Recording ahead of time. I want to start off the episode by saying a massive, massive thank you for all the support on the last couple of videos. We got a ton of new subscribers. A few. But that's a ton for me, and I'm incredibly happy to have you with me along for the ride. And to the people that have left comments regarding other smaller YouTubers, thank you so much. Discovered a few people through you, and I've been over to their channels and commented on their videos saying that you sent me. So everybody's tied up in a wonderful web of Minecrafty goodness. So thanks. It's been great. And welcome to all the new people. What are we doing today? We're not working in here. We are going this away. Get my sword out just in case. That project down there is not finished yet, but I want to move on, and I'll probably finish bits up of it off camera and stuff. But speaking of off-camera work, when I'm not recording, I'm either mining, getting my iron reserves back up from, going through it with all those damn hoppers, or I'm putting down all of this grass and sand and stuff like that all over the mycelium. If you don't like this colour of grass, this incredible, let's get into the light quickly. There, this beautiful, beautiful vivid green. If you don't like this, you are dead inside, because this is gorgeous. Anyway, let's get up a little bit higher quickly. Mob spawn is probably going to be in the way. I must get to work on a new one of those. But yeah, there was a little gap over on that side which hadn't been filled in, and a load of the sand hadn't been filled in down the side. That is now all done, and that goes... What is that? That is just a gap, and that is a zombie. Hey, zombie. Hey, other zombie. Hey, other zombie. Huh. You appear to be working for once. But yeah, so all of that's filled in. Sand around here is all filled in, and I've done a load more grassing up over here. And that is where we ran into problems, because we've got this hideous, hideous monstrosity sitting here, being a little bit unused at the moment, just because I can't be bothered to empty all the storage and keep putting it into chests, which I know is really lazy, but I just can't be bothered. Not only that, but it's looking incredibly ugly, and I don't fancy being over here. So, today, we are going to move this contraption to a new space. Now, I know these are broken in 1.11, which I'm so excited for. Shulker boxes, llamas, amazing. What was I saying? Getting distracted with llamas. Yes, I know this design is broken in 1.11 because now when you cast a rod at an iron door, it doesn't do the thing that it used to do, so you have to do it at a post. So I know Azuma's got a fix for this, so we might be building that. Alternatively, I believe Panda 463 numbers has an alternative design for this. It's much smaller. It doesn't work on SMP, which is why I've never built it before. Not sure if it's working in 1.11, but we'll give that a little look at and see whether that's an alternative, because this is pretty bulky, and so it's difficult to kind of hide away somewhere. But yeah, we're going to build this. We're going to sort out a proper storage system, which will mainly involve burning all of these items. I don't need all these fish. I don't need all these saddles. I don't need these name tags. Don't need the water bottles. Don't need the lily pads. The leather I will have, however. And the squid ink. Nothing else in there. I'm after the books. I'm after the books. I'm sort of after the bows, but not really. It's more the books that I'm here for. And I suppose the rods, but for the most part, nah. Nah. But anyway, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to make somewhere gorgeous for it to be. And I'm going to take you there now. I will catch you guys in a second. Bye. Okay guys, here we are around the back of the island, as you can see. The horrifically ugly mob spawner with its horrifically ugly tube. Beautiful jungle trees in the background. But yeah, this is where we're going to be building the fishing farm. Which means, as you can tell, I'm going to have to do a lot more digging out. But I've actually been experimenting with some different ways of mining recently, and I think I've found a delightful new method. All you need is one of these buttons. Wait, there we go. Broke my boat. And up. What? What? No! C'est un disaster! Hi. Is this gonna happen? Oh no, it's all gone wrong. Oh, and there's a cave down here. This was meant to be an incredible chain reaction with TNT going off everywhere and just digging out a huge cave like it is now. There we go. That's better. That's something. And you can go away as well. Ah, massive facepalmy fail. I've actually got dynamic lighting off at the moment, which doesn't really help me out here. Oh. Well. Can you just imagine that that was a beautiful big explosion and that I didn't mess up? And let me just put dynamic lighting back on. Video settings, no quality. Dynamic lights. Fancy. Everybody loves fancy lighting. Right, so that's going to help you guys see a little bit better. Is that all of the TNT? I don't think it is. Let's have a little poke around. Oh, maybe it is. No, that looks like it's about it. Right. What a failure. No wonder my parents hate me. Anyway, I've now got some tidying up to do, because that's not how it should have gone at all. So I'm going to do some of that. I will bring you guys back in once this isn't such an absolute sodding disaster. Catch you in a second, guys. Bye. Righty-ho then, people, we're back. Done some digging. Done a lot of digging. Mainly with TNT. Felt good. Felt real good. Right, next job is to hammer out some of this nasty stone here. Get rid of all of this horrible stuff. Then we're going to have to go about texturizing the walls, filling all this stuff back in, Then I think we can kind of start to get... Should I keep the coal there? Huh. We'll have to see. What was I saying? I can't even blame the llamas this time. Let's rewind. Nope, can't remember. Anyway, gonna do some work. Then I'll see you again. Because that's how these videos work. Bye-bye. Righty-ho, everybody, we're back. Let me just eat some steak here before I start talking. I've finished eating steak, so I shall start talking. Yeah, I've done a little bit. It's probably barely noticeable, but it does make a difference, and it will definitely make a difference in the long run. Taking out all the granite and diorite, did all about with the walls a little bit, just giving them some depth here and there. Like in here I've dug in, brought the corner in here. Also been just going around the outside and just replacing a couple of the bits of coarse dirt and sand, with some stone. That's a bit too even. That's a bit better. Just to kind of make it look a little bit more natural. Now comes the fun bit. Come in, Poseidon. Right, let's start filling this place up with some Wasser. Right, well that's that. My boat's sunk. Oh, that's not that. There. I believe that's that. Does anyone else really hate this bit? Where there's definitely a source block there, but it's just dipped down a little bit. It's infuriating. Here as well. Don't understand it. But yeah, let's just chuck some... a little bit of lighting up. Just so y'all can see Wagwan. And over here. That'll do you. I'm sure you can all see. But anyway, the idea is, if I have my damn boat... Thank you. Let's put that there. And hop into her. That's what she said. Anyway, the idea is that this is like a little smuggler's cave. What's going to be happening is we're going to cover up the front with some vines and whatnot, as we've done over there, and as I like to do everywhere, because vines are the easiest way to make things look pretty. And then we're going to come in here. We're going to have a walkway that runs from about... Come on, boat. From about there, kind of all the way along there. This side's pretty much going to be empty. We'll probably put a little fire sconcy pit and possibly some gold and stuff over there. Then the idea is, at some point probably over in this wall, depending on what the terrain's like on the other side, we'll dig in and we'll make that little fishing farm. From there, underground will be the item sorting system going into the item burning system. From there, the things that are left, which will probably just be the books, and possibly the leather and the tripwires. They'll get sent up into a different room, which will go through here. Through here, there will be like a little cavey system like we've been doing elsewhere on the island. Might make it a little bit different because I do want to start bringing some other materials into the builds, and this is probably a perfect time to do it. So yeah, off to one side you'll have almost like your library area, place where all the books are kept and everything like that, place where I can sort them out manually into, you know, armor books and weapon books and things like that. On the other side, we'll have a little enchanting room, because obviously fishing gives you XP. And then I think what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to tunnel down underneath the island, nice little wavy pattern, and we'll actually bring that tunnel up into kind of the main bit that we've got over there, the main entrance to the basey base, just so it's all linked up, and it means that, you know, I don't have to come. I know this was kind of the point of the thing, that it was a boat entrance, but oh, unless I create like another little dock out here, that might be a way to go. I'll see. I'll see how tunnely I feel. But anyway, I'm going to get on with a few bits and pieces in here. Build that little colonnade walkway kind of thing in here. And I'll bring you back in once I've made some progress. So I'll catch you guys in a second. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, don't judge me. It's not finished. It's not finished. It's just to give a general idea. Okay, here we are. It's all nicely lit up for you so you can see what I've done. But yeah, this is it so far. Got the little walkway in. Kind of left these overhanging bits of stone to whack your head on. Yes, a jungle. I'm falling out of love with the jungle a little bit. But look how good it goes with that. Yeah. As I say, I do want to start bringing in some new materials in here, and one of those is acacia logs. Now, I haven't actually found a biome where they spawn yet, so I will have to go out and have a little look at that before I start decorating this place. But it shouldn't be too hard to find. There's a desert off in that way, and they generally go together like peas and carrots. Anyway, and I have built the fishing farm. We have gone for a Zoomovoid's updated version of Panda numbers fishing farm, which means it's got a sticky piston with a fence post, because the fence post still does the same kind of thing as the iron door that used to be there in its place. So that is that. I believe it works. I haven't actually tested it. My god rod is somewhere in a chest. I can't remember. But yeah, that is the fishing farm. You aim at the bottom of the post. Your line gets cast. When it gets cast properly, it bobs to the surface, triggers this tripwire, which stops this from moving up and down, and it just places it in the up position, I believe, which means that your rod keeps spamming until eventually you catch a fish, and then it gets pulled towards you, goes into this hopper, which goes into hoppers down there, ends up in this chest. Obviously, I haven't used it yet. And then down here, this is where we're going to have our little sorting system. I have a horrible feeling it's actually going to be pretty big. So digging this out might have been a little premature. But we're going to have a look. What else? Anything else to talk to you about? I don't think so. Once again, I'm going to be using Impulse SV's design. It's a very, very nice design. Where do I go? Here, and then 3 blocks up. So that's the back button. You can't walk through walls, not anymore. I've got 11 hoppers. That is not going to be enough. Boop, 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 boop. Come on. Nope, not enough hoppers. Luckily, I've been mining in between those cutscenes. So, you know, I now have some iron to abuse. Might need to cut down some trees. Let's go and do that quickly, and I'm going to chat to you very briefly about a couple of new things that are coming to the channel. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So, one of them, which I'm not going to spoil either of them particularly. I'm just going to whet your appetites. One of them is just going to be a thing that makes the videos cooler. Hopefully more enjoyable to watch. I've been playing around with the way that I edit I've been playing around with the way that I talk English. I've been playing around with the way that I edit videos the last couple of episodes. Not sure if any of you have noticed. Let's light this up for you quickly, my little darlings. yeah, been playing around with the way that I edit episodes the last couple of times. As I say, don't know whether anyone's noticed, don't know whether it's made an impact to the videos. Let me know. Let me know if you've enjoyed them. Mr. Block. So, there is something coming that will make the videos hopefully look better. I just need to find out how to get it to work over two computers that don't have linked screens. So that's one thing, and I'm very excited about that, if it'll work. The second is, fingers crossed, a new series. It's something that I can kind of block record. I can record it in I can do a recording of 3 hours and probably get like an hour's worth of footage out. Oh, excuse me. Like an hour's worth of footage out of it, which means that I can just edit it all up and schedule it all, and then everybody's happy. Everyone's got some videos to watch. It's something that has been done. I don't know whether it's quite a lot. I mean, I haven't actually watched. I think I've watched 3 episodes of somebody's series on it, and I've always known about it, but never played it. So it's going to be a brand new thing for me. Some of you might have played it. It's quite an old map. But it looks quite fun, and I hope you'll all come along for the little ridey ride. Right as that, I'm going to carry on chopping some wood, replanting these saplings, and getting some hoppers together, because otherwise we're not going to get that sorting system finished in this episode, because I have waffled again. But yeah, new way of doing stuff for videos, and hopefully new series coming. Get excited, because I am, and you should do what I do, because I'm amazing. Anyway, as I say, I'm going to catch on with this, and I will see you in a second. Bye. And we're back again. Yay! Did you miss me? So here we are, everybody. We have got the sorting system in. I built this from memory. Yeah. Didn't even need to watch the tutorial for the 7 billionth time. I guess that means I'm improving. If you've caught the last episode, was it the last episode? I believe it was. Then you'll know what this thing is and what it does and how it works. If not, just go onto the YouTubes and search for Impulse SV sorting system, and that'll bring you to this thing. I did have quite a bit of trouble with it, because I wanted to get the stuff from these hoppers into another line of hoppers going down into here, as can be seen by these 2 strays. Did I pick those up? I believe I did. But it didn't work because these torches were powering the hoppers and everything was just getting backed up and crappy. So I went back to chests. Some things in here I don't have enough of to set the filters up properly, but you know, that'll come in time. I don't think it won't break whilst I'm using it, because that'll just eventually fill up to 41. I mean, what we could do is we could do something like that. No, we couldn't actually do something like that. No, I've ruined it. Oh, let's take another one out of there, do that, and then we should have, right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh no, it did work. Okay, good. That worked. The other thing that I couldn't find out a way to do is to sort the non-stackable items, so the saddles and the water bottles, which isn't my favourite, but fell in a hole. But all I'll do is I will set up a trash can with a comparator clock attached to it, and we'll just burn them ourselves. But I mean, what we could do is set up a little brewing stand down here, Just because the water bottles are here, that seems like a bit of a false economy, doesn't it? But yeah, everything should be set up and working. I'm just going to do one final test here. So just by doing that. So I'm just going to chuck these items into the system. And what we should see when we come across here is a load of, yep, there we go, a load of flashing and blinking, just to let us know that the system is working, which it appears to be. Take that cobble out. Yeah, so what's going to happen then is all of these are going to run into there like that. And as you can see, they're coming in nicely. That will eventually lead to an automatic little burn thing. Same thing as we'll do up here. Just a dropper or dropper pointing into lava with a comparator clock next to it, just so that everything just gets burnt up and we never need to worry about it again. The other thing that we could do, if we didn't fancy doing that, is actually link that dropper up to the clock that's already on the fish farm. Am I keen on that? It's a nice way of doing things, I suppose. I mean, I could take it from this line here. I believe I can take it from that line there. I certainly can take it from that line there, and that will just make the dropper fire whenever that fires. And as there's never going to be more than one item at a time being destroyed, it shouldn't matter too much. So that is that. But to make sure that everything is working, I'm going to have to do a big old AFK session, which I won't have time to show you in this episode because I'm pretty much out of recording time, which is a terrible shame. But yeah, so that's what we've done today. So far, so good. Obviously a lot more work to be done in here. Need to go off exploring in between episodes. Need to do some AFK. Everything like that. Just to get all of this working. So yeah, this is the end of the episode. Just want to say, at the time of recording, I'm on 48 subscribers. If you think I deserve it, why not shout me out to a few people, possibly, maybe, and help me hit that 50? It would mean the world, because if I hit 50 subscribers, that means that I will have precisely 49 more subscribers than I ever thought I would. So yeah, as I say, just if you think I deserve it, you know, maybe just tell your friends, tell your mother, whoever. But that is the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please feel free to leave a like, and if you don't want to miss the rest of the series, then hit that subscribe button. Remember to tell your mother, remember to tell your friends and family and everyone you know about all of the wonderful things we're doing over here, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.